I read today where Kamala Harris, the Democratic senator from California who's been there for 4 months, is already being considered, or they're talking about her possibly running for president. She dropped the F-bomb over the weekend while criticizing the Republicans' health care bill. She's an elected official, so she's in a category by herself. But combine that with the head of the DNC, Perez, who has had a hard time not cursing when he talks at rallies. Bill Maher, just the other day on Friday night, accused or mimicked, and I hate to even say this, mimicked Ivanka Trump performing a sex act on her father. You, of course, had Stephen Colbert saying all the horrific things about Donald Trump in his mouth that he said. And, of course, Rosie O'Donnell, who you'd expect it from, at the GLAAD Media Awards, mock tweeted out on stage, "F you, Donald," but, of course, the full word. What is going on here?
I do think Trump is causing kind of a meltdown on the left. I would distinguish, just per our previous comments, I mean, the comic what do they call comedians? I guess let's call them Hollywood types. They can say what they want, and they're not held to the same standards, obviously, as elected officials or maybe the head of a party. I think I'm not prudish about this, but honestly, the Senator Harris comment or Chairman Perez, that's not really. Well, if I were a Democrat, just a normal, guy who happened to be liberal and had voted Democratic in the last few elections, I don't think I'd be very proud to have leaders of my party saying that kind of thing. And in general, they really are betting everything. They're staying on Hillary Clinton's path in the sense they're betting everything on Trump just blowing up, being totally disqualified. There being no other alternative, presumably from the Republicans, and they're just going to win everything. And that's what Clinton did. It's a little risky. Where is the positive Democratic alternative? So you see a Democratic senator on TV, like on health care. I'm not a huge fan of the Republican bill, but you see a Democratic senator on TV, what are their proposals to fix Obamacare? Because they acknowledge that there were big problems. What are their proposals to reform the tax code? They really decided they don't have to do anything. They may be right for an off-year election. You could just get an anti-Trump, anti-Republican sentiment and more enthusiasm on the left and get a decent result for the Democrats. But I think it's very risky when a political party is so utterly negative in every respect.